Gemini. So this is a reading for you for the 27th of June through to the 4th of July. Now I'm going to be reading from the Akashic Tarot, which is a 62 card deck of tarot oracle cards based on the Akashic records. Okay, I'm going to cut them and take them. Intricacies and industry. The 7 of Scrolls. Ooh, number 11, the Ark of the Covenant. Ooh, to get this card after the Ark of the Covenant? Wow, that's pretty big time. Will, wisdom, and mind. Fated meeting. Okay, Gemini. Fated meeting. Big energy going on here. The King of Roses. So to get the King of Roses after the Fated Meeting card, that's huge. And the Scribe. Okay, Gemini. The 7 of Scrolls. Intricacies and industry. Work on a Renaissance cathedral has just begun. At first, this building seems modest, but in time its grandeur will reach several stories high and across the centuries. But now, piles of stones and rock dot the scene. A mason bends, focusing intently on a plumb bob that hangs next to a partially built wall. This instrument helps him determine if the wall is straight and true. At a very basic level, this card could indicate building or renovating a home or business. This card also shows that you're on your way to greatness. But it requires attending to even the tiniest of particulars. Be diligent with the specifics in your strategy and pay considerable attention to the detail and follow through. While you may have a long-term goal in mind, the small steps are what's important right now. Even the most magnificent cathedrals were built stone by stone, day by day. It is only by heaping up the small that the great can be achieved. Interesting. The Akashic force for this card is, there's a situation in your life that requires attention to detail right now. Close your eyes and imagine that this situation is a puzzle in pieces on the table in front of you. Imagine the individual pieces and sense what you notice and feel about them. Sense what you notice and feel about them. The Ark of the Covenant. The stars are shining on a serene desert night. Fires burn before a number of white tents. Inside one of the tents, just beyond the open front flaps, rests the Ark of the Covenant. 2 men sit by a crackling fire nearby. At the most mundane level, this card can represent a beneficial legal contract or title transfer. It also can show successfully working with professionals such as brokers and lawyers. More often, it indicates that you are living your own true karmic contract. Facing your lessons of growth, working toward greater discoveries, and bringing your unique contribution to the world. Your karma does not rule you, you rule it. When the work becomes too great, taking a rest doesn't break with your covenant. It supports it. You understand the phases of time and energy, and you work within those phases. Some of your karmic directives at this time may involve other people. If so, make sure there is no urgency, need, or personal agenda in play. Don't let yourself get pulled into any emotional drama. Know that the things that require your attention now reflect a commitment that has a far-reaching influence that may impact your present as well as your future lives. So continue to walk towards your highest purpose. To uphold the sacred covenant, you have to touch the world with your light. The Akashic force for this card is: close your eyes and imagine the Ark of the Covenant opening before you. Within it, you see the contract that contains your highest purpose. What is this purpose? Sense one word and one action that you can take today to pursue it. Nice. Whoops. Nice. Major Arcana card number 20 from the Akashic Tarot is Will, Wisdom and Mind. A gold crown of power and authority. Authority? Or authority? A gold crown of power and authority rests above a Celtic Trinity knot. On either side of the Celtic knot are the alchemical symbols for fire and water. Below is the ancient three-legged symbol of the coat of arms of the Isle of Man. This card brings with it a time of enormous power, balance and expression. The first three rays, or the energies of the divine, move within you equally: power and will, love and wisdom, intellect or mind. You are working intimately, even if you are not conscious of it, with the Ascended Masters, who are linked to these energies. With the participation of the Masters, you can raise your focus to a higher power and purpose. You can combine the fire of creativity with the water of receptivity in order to make your contribution to the world. With the gold crown raised high, you're likely to find yourself in a significant position of authority and influence at this time. It is likely to be a phase of great activity, but you can handle it. With these powers in play, you are able to discipline yourself, to bring together the meditation, creativity, rest, and action required. Take advantage of this time and use these powers well. They are nothing less than the divine forces moving through you so that you can manifest their power in the world. And the Akashic force for this card is: the power, heart and mind of God dwell within you. Close your eyes and feel these divine forces. Your energy grows, your heart overflows with love, and your mind is as boundless as the sky. Feel yourself expand to limitlessness. Nice, nice. Feel yourself expand to limitlessness and prepare for this fated meeting. Fated meeting. A clock tower stands with its hands pointing to just a few minutes before 12. A man and a woman approach each other, coming to meet at the time that was predetermined by their higher selves, who are shown above them, translucent and shining. With this card, you are coming to a very important relationship in your life. Either it is entirely new, or an existing relationship is being lifted to a much higher experience. Karma from past lives may have brought you together, so Excuse me. So it is important for both of you to stay alert, keep your individual and collective growth a priority, and act with deference and compassion to yourselves and each other. If you both honour your karmic course, this could be one of the highest relationships you can know. This card can also show a fated meeting with another about a work situation, a creative project, or an important purpose that you hold. This too is likely karmic. Perhaps it's a past life publisher, a spiritual teacher, a brother or a sister. Whoever it is, it's a powerful and promising relationship. So get ready, it's almost time. Excuse me, sorry. Akashic Force. Take a deep breath and fill yourself with the expectation of someone special coming. Feel the excitement of this important approach. It's someone to know, to hold, and to help you. This person is almost here. And then you got the King of Roses next, so, I mean, big time. Just need to take a quick drink. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold at the minute. Nice. The King of Roses. This card shows a man holding two roses, a red and a white, demonstrating a balance of passion and purity. At his feet are the yellow roses of healing and creativity. This is the King of Love, a man who is balanced and well-rounded. When he appears upright in your spread, as he does today, it indicates that a potential union could be at hand, either in friendship, business, or even romance. Whether this is a new relationship or the blossoming of an old one, this man brings tender-hearted and thoughtful support. He is also someone who could be helpful in your personal life, especially where home or family issues are concerned. Whether the King of Roses is you or another man, the role of husband or father is now opening to create a happy home and family. This card also lets you know that you are ready to stand up for yourself and take loving but considered action on your own behalf. It's a time of increasing love and compassion, which always starts within. The Akashic Force for this card is: close your eyes and step into the robes of the King of Roses. You are the king of family, home and community. Feel a sense of care swell within you. What would you like to bring to the world around you? Nice. Nice. Ooh, whoopsie. And your final card is the Scribe. The Scribe. Excuse me. The learned scribe writes at a high desk. Nearby are a number of other working scribes. In some ancient societies, scribes were simply copiers of holy texts, but in many, they were the most learned men of their time. People well versed in law, scripture, philosophy, history, and more. This card indicates a great upsweep in mind and study for you. If there is any subject with which you'd like to acquaint or reacquaint yourself, do so. It's not just for the sake of study, although that's always a good thing. This period of higher mind and higher learning is nothing less than a change in your life, or even a change in the world. Opportunity, just as the Wright brothers began studying the flight patterns of birds, you can rise up on the wings of discovery right now. There may be a teacher or even an entire school that can help you with this upliftment. Be sure to seek out the right person or place of learning. You could also become a writer or teacher yourself at this time, elevating and contributing to others. If you're involved in any legal matters, there is a person who can help you with this. Let your great vision guide you to him or her. This could also be a time when you might find yourself writing proposals, grants, essays, blogs, articles, or books. Notice what compels you and be sure to answer the call. The Akashic force for this card is: think of an interest that you would like to pursue. With a deep breath, feel your desire to make this discovery or expand it further. Find a book today that helps you open this door to tomorrow. Okay, Gemini, thanks for being here. Take care. Bye.